Hello YouTube, welcome to BigTimeKnights here for House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 3. And the episode just released, so I'm about to get right into it. So make sure to comment on the video, like, and subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, here we go.
Just rolled their way over so Bracken cows can fill their bellies on Blackwood grass.
What houses are these? Is that the gold cloak?
It's Bracken, man. Benny the killer. What did you say? Your false queen ring.
These kids are about to kill each other.
Well then, let me tell you, Aegon Targaryen is no true king. Just as you are no true knight.
He has a weapon on him, man. Like, these guys are...
You wouldn't dare.
And... okay. Yep, that's the same guy. It's just so stupid. It's like you're fighting and dying over other people. That's what it all comes down to. You're losing your life for others who will never feel the battle.
He is the basest of villains. He sullies the grave of his brother.
I cannot fault him for keeping his oath.
And what of those who sent him?
It's just a circle. It keeps going around and around and around. A circle of just nonsense. Misunderstanding, betrayal. Like, jeez.
And no war so bloody as a war between dragons. I do not believe she wants it. She sent a raven. I do not care to read her message. What she did is not her, but the men around her who seek bloodshed. She permitted it. As you permitted the murder of a little boy in his bed.
That's a great point.
Alicent is in King's Landing. Her son sits my throne. There is nothing more to be said.
Man, they're not listening to the wiser people. It's all instinct and hot-blooded vengeance, just like she described.
You're well, Lord Hand. Only they'll be waiting.
This cannot be a long-standing thing. This guy went from a knight to sleeping his way to the top. What the fuck? Like, he's betrayed everything. All his duties. Yeah, even his own knights see him as a fool, a fake. They don't trust him. He's just sizing him up, like looking him up and down. They're all giving him that smug look. He's lost all favor. He has zero honor as a knight. Zero honor.
House Bracken took it upon themselves to attack the Blackwoods, who declared for the Pretender. Lord Samuel Blackwood himself is slain.
Good. First blood in our name.
Both sides took heavy losses, Your Grace. I'm not entirely certain we can declare this a victory.
The Blackwoods and the Brackens have feuded for centuries. This is nothing more than an excuse for them to indulge their ancient grudge. It's no true war. Call it what you will. I call it war. And so will Dragonstone.
The question is, what are we going to do about it?
Looking to you, Sir Hand.
I'll come too with Sunfire.
Egon.
Your Grace.
You'll need a dragon.
My plan is not to draw attention.
And what will you do if you encounter one or more of Rhaenyra's dragons? She'll want to answer for Sir Aaron.
We will be more likely to encounter one if we field one of our own. That is precisely why you must remain, brother. It's a brave thought. We cannot risk your loss.
I'm as fearsome as any of them.
The council is a joke right now. She saw the twin and she just kept it to herself, I guess. Like she went and talked to the guard for some reason. I thought she was gonna have a hand to play in it.
I was not believed at first.
You saved my life.
What is the life of a queen worth these days?
You wish to be rewarded.
As I would think, you would wish to reward me.
Well, I guess she did warn them. They got there as quick as they can. As they could. What's Damon up to? Where is he going? Damon's a cool character, even though he's slightly evil. He's like, I don't know. I wouldn't call him chaos good. He's not good at all. He's like chaos neutral. He's not straight up, well, he's not straight up evil, but he is chaos neutral, if that's the thing. D&D thing. This is like a Dark Souls kind of setting. Like you're just walking through a castle like this. Yeah, very atmospheric and everything.
I'm claiming Harrenhal.
Oh, he's doing it first.
He who sits at the false court of Egon.
Larys Clubfoot is no lord of mine. He's a scourge upon this castle and this family. Do you not think it strange that his father, my nephew, Lord Lionel, perished by fire, and his son too, here in this damp place? It was the first fire here since Balerion ended the line of Harren the Black. Even in summer we struggle to light the hearths. So no, you will find no loyalty to Larys Strong here, my prince.
Your Grace.
Forgive me, I'd only assumed that as
So
consort.
we are reminded of the perilousness of assumption.
Indeed. Your Grace.
Lord Commander, your host is mustered and ready to...
New haircut finally. Looks weird on him.
May I present my brother, Sir Gawain Hightower? Arrived last night from Elton.
Sir Kristen. Mayhaps, I should say. My Lord Han.
So, welcome to King's Landing.
How exhilarating to arrive at court after 3 long months on the road, to find my Lord Father, who served 3 kings faithfully, unseated as Hand of King. And by a man from such modest beginnings. What giddying ascent the gods have bestowed on you.
Sir Gawain has volunteered to accompany you into battle.
We have a full complement, Your Grace.
Then you shall have a follow-on.
I insist.
Oh, he's more delighted than I.
I've seen this actor somewhere before. I don't know.
May the seven guide you. Good night. And lead you not into shadow.
They probably mentioned she had a brother in the season 1, but I completely forgot. Was he part of, you know, did he show up when they were kids? All because you wanted a couple coins. Like, what the heck, man? It's not like what you were paid was going to make you rich. Well, stupid people do stupid things.
If dragons begin fighting dragons, we invite our own destruction. Fear of it is in itself a weapon. The Greens will make the same calculation.
Dude, what are you doing?
It's not within its scabbard.
We will secure victory with armies, not with dragons alone. The Greens understand that. The Vale and the North will send men. We must give Damon time.
Your Grace, you have witnessed firsthand just how vulnerable you are. Prince Damon is abroad, and Egan's factions are enraged at the death of his son. You have never been so exposed.
Perhaps it is time for you to think about secreting yourself somewhere safe,
while we remain here as a source of distraction for the enemy.
They're trying to push you out.
Would merely be a precaution.
It would be treason. Tyraxes and Stormcloud are young and vulnerable. These eggs are even more fragile. But should all come to ruin here, you will bear a hope for the future.
So much responsibility. I wonder if she likes that. It's a lot of responsibility. Okay, getting rid of all the family and everything. A lot of it. A lot of the vulnerable members of the family. So this is just gonna be straight up just go hard from now on.
Suits you, Your Grace.
Valyrian steel, worth more than a castle. A sight to stir the passions.
He got a bunch of yes men knights.
What is your business?
There are rumors that the king readies himself to fly to war.
Man, I thought he was going to be the hand.
Only that I think it would benefit all of us to prevent our king from being brutally slain by our enemies and his body parts scattered to beasts and his court come to ruin. Do you not agree? What exquisite armor?
I was given the Conqueror's name and his crown, so I shall wear his armor to war. I fly to meet Sir Kristen.
They say you shouldn't do that. Like, that's so dumb.
Tales take on a life of their own, like weeds, unless they are tended.
Tend to them then. Lord Larys, my father always said he had no use for a master of whisperers. And yet, I find myself wanting for one. I should be glad of your talents.
You honor me, Your Grace.
It looked like he was about to cry. He didn't expect that. He killed his own family for this position, though.
I think mayhaps I shall fly another day.
Yeah, it does seem wise on reflection.
You could come out with us, my king. Sir Martin has a new squire that wants bedding in.
He's never fucked a woman.
Well, you're sworn to chastity now.
These are the cool knights.
Of course, Your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace.
They're all a bunch of Christian Coles. But they don't pretend to be honorable. But I have a feeling like these knights would not lay their lives down on the line for you. Is he gonna run into the king and then he's gonna make that, hey king, you promised blah 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 us, extra funds, and the king's gonna get mad at him, and somehow this guy's going to die. Oh, that sucks. It's like all happy go lucky right now is gonna all turn.
Come on, pass the flagon over there, yeah? Yeah, my darling, one for the flagon, one for yourself, there's a good girl, okay?
Wasn't she the waitress? She used to work in King's Landing. Well, not King's Landing, but the castle.
The part of Westeros my house never settled. Although it's said that
she looks familiar.
The blood of the dragon runs through these veins, and yes, men would take my head for it. A dragon seed must watch his own neck when he has no white cloak.
Why would he even tell these guys this?
all hail the king! All hail the king! Drinks for all! At the pleasure of the crown!
Sit down. Sit yourself down.
Sit!
Drink the wine, boy.
Come on, man!
It's nice for you.
Yeah, he's gonna mess up the king's like enjoyable time. Are they gonna watch him get his, lose his virginity? Are they gonna watch it? Oh.
That's the teacher for you, my boy.
Oh my God. Can't show that.
BTimeKnights. That's been good.
They actually showed someone getting fellatio. I think that's a first.
Such is the madam's prowess that even now my brother will not sample another. Hard luck for your squire, though. As you can see, she's now very much occupied.
Okay, this has gone on long enough. You can leave now.
If it soothes your brow, Cole, we will rendezvous with your army at first light. Or if their wine is good, perhaps we'll go after first light.
We're exposed.
What? Cole?
Get to the trees!
Uh-oh. I have a feeling something's gonna happen. Oh, I know where that dude is from. I'll say it after this. I think he was like one of the knights in The Witcher TV series. Maybe not. Now that I think about it. God, where was he from? As I was thinking of The Witcher, another face came to mind.
Could you be certain it was Cole from such a great height?
It was not such a great height, Your Grace. You said not to engage, so I didn't. Exactly.
Your Grace, we commend the Lady Baela for her sharp eyes, but we can tarry no longer. The time for action is surely now.
Your Grace, I must agree. And request your permission to return to Rook's Rest and fortify my lands.
Shouldn't fret, Lord Simon. They'll be making for Harrenhal.
'Tis Prince Daemon who ought to worry.
Prince Daemon has Caraxes.
Cole will look to increase his numbers, and he may call upon a dragon of his own.
This is why you must act now, Your Grace. Loose the dragons, root Cole out, and burn him.
Don't tell me you still have something for Christian Cole. Like, screw him. He's long gone. He's been wanting your death for a long time. Okay, what kind of spooky stuff is going on right here? This is a creepy castle to live in. Is it gonna have to do with that one woman that didn't kneel when he walked in? She was kind of like looking at him.
And I have to clean up afterwards.
He's dreaming. Is this woman a red witch?
You will die in this place.
That's cool. Maybe not. But I like that the red witch in Game of Thrones. This is so bold and risky. I don't know, man. Like anyone, they just need one person to recognize your face. And how you know Allison's going to be like accepting of anything? Like if she just flips and is a completely different person from what you know, it's over. It's just over. Really, they happened to just see her walk. I guess they got it timed. Oh man, this is risky. It's crazy. How are you?
I've been at times unkind, but never untrue. I pronounce before all gathered in that room that you would make a fine queen. Do you think me capable of such naked deceit?
This is great acting. They're like showing Rhaenyra, the actress, is showing a lot with her eyes.
He was weary. It was hard at times to understand. But he spoke Aegon's name.
You know, I have a son named Aegon.
He said he was the prince that was promised to unite the realm. What? I desire peace as you do, not to this end. My father used those words. The prince that was promised. Did he? Yes, he did. He spoke to you of the Song of Ice and Fire. It's a story he once told about Aegon the Conqueror. Conqueror. You must go before you are discovered. There's been a mistake. There's been no mistake. Please. You can prevent this, Alison. A terrible war is looming. And even victory may be so bloody as to be counted a loss. Do not let your pride blind you. There's been no mistake. My father has gone from court. God is on the march, Amy. You know what Aemond is?
It's out of my hands. That's what she's saying, basically.
It's too late, Rhaenyra.
Yep. bold move, Cotton. Now get out. You gotta get out. Really good episode. I love how the story's progressing, and I'm glad they met, you know, even though it's like, I still feel like that's highly unrealistic in a way. Like, but hey, and like they caught her at the right moment as they were walking. I know they probably have a time to where she's gonna appear, Allison's going to appear there, but man, that could have been more perfect. But anyways, great episode, man. Really digging it so far this season. Anyway, make sure to like the video, comment what you think about this episode, and subscribe to the channel. All right, guys, peace.